A busy, busy week here in Central New York. All sports in action. We've got Syracuse football, we've got Syracuse basketball, and guess what? Syracuse football actually ranked ahead of Syracuse basketball. It's the first time that's happened going into the season since 2001. Tyler Rocky alongside Jenna, Fink, and Gill here to break down SU basketball, their opener against Eastern Washington tomorrow in the 2K Classic. Now, Syracuse enters this game as the number 16 team in the country, but Eastern Washington, they're a middle-of-the-pack Big Sky team coming all the way across the country. And this Orange team, they can't afford to get upset in week one.
No, for sure. They need to really utilize the depth that they have. Last year, we only saw two key players. You saw Tyus Battle, who had 29% of all of the scoring, and you had O'Shea Brissett, who had 22%. So it was really those two guys. This year, you have all five of those returners, but you also have Elijah Hughes, who had 40 points just in the exhibition. You have Buddy Boeheim, Robert Braswell. You also have Jalen Carey and Frank Howard. Once they get healthy again, they'll be able to be some big scorers for Syracuse as well. So I think they really need to spread the ball out in this game and throughout the entire season.
Yeah, those guys, Tyus Battle and O'Shea Brissett, they might actually get some time on the bench this season, and that's going to help them. Syracuse is going to be able to press and run. With a six-man rotation, you can't do that stuff. You just don't have the air in your lungs to be able to press and run. So that's my key to the game. Syracuse should press and run.
Now, does that press, Gill, get them a win by a big margin, small margin, or an upset?
I think this one gets a little bit scary, and it's because of the point guard health. These guys haven't been healthy. Tyus Battle has had to run the point guard position. We've had 2 point guards practicing. Frank Howard is still out, but I think the offense looks ugly and the defense looks good. I have it 70-58 to Syracuse.
I also think Syracuse is going to win 72-45, and I think really it comes down, there is some injury with the point guard position, but I think Tyus Battle has really been able to step up in that role in the last 2 exhibitions, so I don't think that's really going to be an issue. You have all 5 starters, of course.
I think he's looked uncomfortable.
I don't know. I think it'll be okay for the first game. See who, if they can come back. But ultimately, I don't think it's going to be an issue. This game, you have Eastern Washington, who is losing their all-time scorer Bogdan Bliznik. So it'll be interesting to see how they play. Trying to make up for that. But ultimately, I think Syracuse is going to come out with the win.
All right, for Jenna, Fink, and Gill, I'm Tyler Rocky. Syracuse and Eastern Washington coming up tomorrow night.